Hi, you are watching Idtv. I am Camilla Stenmark.
And I'm Courtney Venus.
We got a great show today, but first...
Whoa. What is all this? I'm sorry, this is so last year. Here, we do it in 2009. Coming up next is the segment about City College students learning and doing professional audio out in the field. These students are already making money.
Why did you do that?
Girl, we're the hosts. You guys were the hosts of last year. This is my show. This is my show.
Can we do it together just for good old time's sake, please?
Well, I guess so, sure. We can do this now. What's coming up?
Okay, I think we're gonna, sorry. I don't think I can't see what it says. I can't, I'm halfway. Can I do that?
You can't read a teleprompter?
I can't read a prompter. When I was here, we didn't have a prompter, but
really?
I think it is.
Well, now we do, because people like me can't memorize things. And City College students have been learning and doing professional audio for years, and you guys need to just step up, because this is ridiculous. Make up your own stuff. Make up your own stuff. Say something. This is 2009. Come on.
Okay, okay.
IDTV.
Welcome to
IDTV. Coming up next.
Yeah.
Thanks. IDTV.
The sound that I do is a lot of different types of sound. Live sound primarily, which is sound reinforcement for people in places and clubs and spaces. I've done a lot of sound for film and sound design. I've done a lot of studio recording. Hi there, I'm Dana Jae, and I've been doing sound for the last 25 years. I have been teaching at City College since 2001, and I wrote a class on sound reinforcement about 3 years ago at the urging of Francine Podensky, my department chair. Mostly because there's a lot of work in live sound, and it would be a very good class to offer people. The biggest hitch was we don't have a facility for live sound on the campus. So I made an agreement with Bottom of the Hill, it's a nightclub in San Francisco, where I do sound, and I've done sound for many years since they opened, to use their space as a class laboratory. And they have a very nice live sound concert system.
We've learned a lot about just the world of live sound, the different varieties of jobs that are out there. We have a lot of different theatrical, a lot of live events, a lot of PA events. There's also opportunities to do recording.
We've had a chance to kind of apprentice ourselves to the engineers there and learn how to mic a band on stage and how to mix the band.
So what they go through in the class, the rigors of the class have been to learn about speakers, mixers, monitors, all the types of things that you need to deal with sound projecting in a space, the different types of microphones that you would use with sound in a space. And by the time they're done with the class and completed the competency in the final, they're ready to go to any nightclub here in town.
So a couple people in the class have already done these. So it really is a great thing. I mean, it's fun and there's money.
The average pay for doing live sound varies. It can be anywhere from $150 for a 10-hour day, working on a big festival where, you know, depending on what you're doing at the festival, what job you have, you might get $150. If you're the main sound mixer for all the bands, you could get $500 a day for that.
We've been here.
I could see a number of them in any of the clubs around here. In fact, some of them are already going to clubs with their resumes, putting in resumes for work. And I think a couple of them are going to get hired pretty quick. There's usually a need to keep good people in live sound jobs, and a lot of times they move around. They'll do a club for a while, and then they'll go out on a tour. And the club suddenly has a hole to fill. They need an engineer for it.
Dana Jae has been a part of the POT Day 1 in October 2007. And since that very day, she has brought in with her the enthusiasm and the wisdom and the energy of her students from the school. And it's, I'm so lucky. I couldn't do this without the school and without the students. And I'm hoping that even when the school is not in session or when the students are no longer students, they will still be a part of the program. And hopefully we'll get funded so we can pay people.
And we're back with Idtv, and I'm here with a friggin' awesome rock band, Light Machine. Joining me today is Ian, David, and Cyrus. All right, guys. So there are millions of rock bands out there. You know, what makes your band any different from the others?
I think how we got started and kind of how we bring things together is really kind of different and original. Just for the fact that we all come from really different places in the world, we come from really different backgrounds and influences, and just kind of finding where those influences meet and where our energies meet.
David?
Well, I just started playing in the band like 3 weeks ago, and then I listened to the music and it was great, and I come to practice with them, and the energy that they give to me as a member of the group too, like to a drummer, I transfer, and I transfer the energy back, and then it was
It just clicked. I mean, you just came in, you sat down for the audition, you busted your stuff out, and it was just like boom, it was just there. That is so cool. That is so cool. How about you, Cyrus?
The difference, what I think, is the attitude we have. We're honest people. What we do, we make it when we play really who we are, and then we don't have a big ego, big wall in front of us like everybody else has these days. And I guess that's what differentiates us from the rest of the people. Not much of that.
Yeah. Why do you think people should listen to your music? I mean, they have plenty of choices. I mean, they're dialing through the radio. They got Motorhead on one thing. They got Angels and Airwaves. They got all kinds of stuff they can listen to. Why should they listen to your music?
I think music, it's like we're saying, kind of all about energy and all about feeling. The energy you get from us, each song will be a little different, but it's really honest energy. It's really where we're at as people, and we try to communicate that to the world around us.
What do you think?
Well, like the same. Like I feel like we transfer all what we feel. I put good energy into it, positive thing, and just transfer that to anybody that listens.
Cool. You're just trafficking in energy. That is so cool. All right, guys. Well, I've actually never listened to the band, but after meeting these guys, I'm really, really excited. I'm going to go buy their album. But actually, we have a film of them playing here. Their lead singer's in here right now, so it's an acoustic set. Usually they're a heavy rock band, but roll the tape.
Dirty winds in the heaven, the trees, rain cries in desolation, while you look like my imagination. War is nothing better than a stupid reason. Revolution has been holding the reaction, 'cause the action shows what we are. The victory's been untouched. But every time I lose, every time I learn, I put the impulse low. The show came from my heart, and the stars are in motion, and the moon shines through my face, and my heart is ashes by the memories, by the memories.
You know, Red, City College Fashion Department has some very interesting and really cool designers. And there's been several fashion shows this past semester. And if you haven't been able to go to one, then you really missed out.
That's right. I really did miss out. You know how passionate I am about fashion.
Wait. You're interested in fashion?
Hey, here's proof. I picked this out just for the occasion. What do you think?
Okay, yeah, nice try, Red, but I can see right through you. So, yeah, I'm sorry about that. So, yeah, take a look at these highlights from this semester's fashion show.
I thought it was classy.
You were wrong.
Okay, that wraps up another fine season of Idtv.
You know, Red, it was a pleasure sharing the stage with you. Before we go, we should thank all of our fellow students here at City College of San Francisco who worked so hard to put these shows together.
And a big thank you to Misha Antonich, our executive producer.
And of course, thanks to all our in-studio guests for sharing their talents with us.
And lastly, I'd like to thank you for watching Idtv. Nothing now left but the food fight.
Food fight!
Food fight!
IDTV!